coronavirus. So this testing is open to everybody, symptom, no symptoms, whatever.
That's until 12 o'clock this afternoon, and I believe it's 250 maybe COVID tests that are available.
Right.
And it's the rapid one, so you'll find out in like 15 minutes.
Right there. 9/11, let's head back into the KUAV News Zoom room where we're going to get more info on a return to PCOR2. Here with Krystal Paco-San Agustin from the Governor's Office. She is the Communications Director. Good morning, Krystal.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, KUAM. Thanks for having me, and thanks for doing so well at promoting all our outreach events. Again, join your gym today if you want to get tested. If you're eligible for the vaccine, please head down to Southern Region Community Health Center. And then, yes, the ongoing virtual town halls. Today we have virtual town hall with DOE if you want to learn more. And on Saturday for our FAS community, we're also having one. And in addition to an RET, a rapid engagement team. So a lot of things going on this week. I think we need to start putting out a calendar so even I can keep track.
Right.
But thank you so much for doing your part to promote all those events.
So, of course, we're here to help. 9/12, we brought you on, though. We're tracking when Lieutenant Governor had his announcement on Tuesday that we'd return to PCOR2 by the end of the week. And you've actually got a draft executive order, right? What's it say?
Well, like I do most times when there's a new EO, Governor Leon Guerrero is expected to sign an executive order that would transition Guam from PCOR1 to PCOR2. And as you all know, that the pandemic condition of readiness system was modeled after the typhoon readiness system. And so PCOR4 meaning all clear, and PCOR1 in the eye of the storm, or the storm is near. And actually, I know this because of malfunction, and you're, oh, how I wish it was condition 4. I actually know that because of you. I know the typhoon readiness system because of you.
Classic.
So Governor Leon Guerrero is expected to sign an executive order that would transition the people of Guam from PCOR1 to PCOR2. This would take effect on Monday. At least that's what the draft EO says. It would take effect on Monday. This means that most activities will be permitted to operate under moderate restrictions. And the biggest change that you're going to see in this upcoming EO is relative to indoor dining. So currently, indoor dining is allowed to operate at a 25% occupancy load, but effective Saturday, and that's the day after tomorrow, and this is pending the signing of the EO, indoor dining and eating and drinking establishments will be permitted to operate at no more than 50% occupancy. And of course, they'll be subject to the guidance set forth by the Department of Public Health and Social Services. So we're talking wearing a mask when you're not eating, signing in for at least one member of your party, no more than 6 people per table. And of course, the tables are separated by 6 feet at least. There's temperature checks at the door and sanitization upon arrival. And so from my dining experiences so far, this has been going great. I really hope that patrons actually police their restaurants and be like, hey, you didn't allow me to sign in, or you didn't take my number. And then I want to encourage people of Guam to actually download the Guam COVID Alert app. This is a great opportunity to make sure you're doing your part to keep each other safe. So businesses should be encouraging their patrons to download the Guam COVID Alert app. Just yesterday, we celebrated this big milestone. Over 30,000 people downloaded the app. That's 40%. That's 40% of our target. And so we're doing great. People of Guam definitely want to get back to normal, and they're doing their part, as you can see by the CAR score. So we've been, the Strive for 5 effort has been a very successful campaign. The people of Guam, they listened, and they're doing it. So for almost 50 days, we've been at a CAR score of under 5. And for over 40 days, we've been at a CAR score of under 2. And so last night, the Joint Information Center, we reported a CAR score of 1.1. That's great, because we know that a low CAR score correlates to low hospitalizations, fewer deaths, and then fewer people testing positive for COVID-19.
Krystal, oh, sorry.
Go ahead. That's the biggest change
right
in the EO.
In the previous EO, was there something about 10 people per table?
So actually, that was I think that was relative to dining. So outdoor dining, because social gatherings are limited to no more than 15 people. Outdoor dining, I believe, is the same. But let me pull that up right now.
But for indoor, it would be no more than 6 per table.
No more than 6. Again, we're very cautious as we proceed. We know that one case could affect a whole restaurant and could lead to mass spread. And so that's why we have those mitigation measures at the door throughout your dining experience, where I'm telling you to download the app. So yes, if you're dining indoors, no more than 6. If you're dining outdoors, it can be up to 15. because you're outdoors, because you can socially distance, and they don't have to be from the same household. So that's another distinction. So you don't have to be from the same household, indoors or outdoors.
Bree?
I don't have anything on the executive order.
That's a good thing. There's few questions. I'm happy to hear that.
Right. Can we talk about, have you heard anything? The governor's spoken with the congressman about the situation with the PUA?
You know, we really put our trust in Director Dave De La Sola. Again, that's information that was communicated to him relative to the changes in the extended PUA. Again, we want unemployment and uninsurance for the people of Guam. I can't speak too much. I haven't been able to meet with both the governor and Dave, so I don't want to say anything into existence that doesn't exist. But actually,
you don't want to have a press conference and just say some stuff.
Well, I think Dave said all of it. I really do think Dave said all of it. I do actually want to note that Governor Leon Guerrero, Director Art San Agustin, and I believe members of our surgeon cell, they did speak with General Perna yesterday morning. General Perna has assured the people of Guam that, you know, we're going to get our allotments for vaccines, and Guam continues to do great. We're doing very well when it comes to our aggressive vaccination effort, especially as we continue to bring more clinics online, more sites online. I know we're talking about another central location so that we can have opportunities for North, Central, and South to get vaccinated with more vaccines coming in, more supply. It's just going to be like our testing situation. Bree and Chris, I remember going on your show early on in our COVID response, and I couldn't tell you how many test kits we had.
Right.
And it was scary. It was a scary situation. We had very low supply, but now we have over 40,000 test kits, and we could test anyone that wants to get tested for COVID-19. It's available to anyone who needs it. And so that's going to be the situation I would hope in the horizon for vaccinations. You know, we have a big demand. I'm so happy our Manupko want to go and get vaccinated, that, you know, as it opened up to the general public, that more people will get vaccinated. We'll start to build that herd immunity that we keep talking about. And that by later this year, we could start to feel some normalcy, of course, but with the mask, with social distancing, with sanitization, of course.
Krystal, I just got a call. People are asking, with the return of PCOR2, what types of government of Guam operations will resume or otherwise be modified?
That is the thing I don't have the answer to just yet. I'm only looking at a draft EO. I'll have more information later today, and I'll publish that, or I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
I love it. Short, sweet, to the point. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for doing your part. Wear your mask, wash your hands, watch your distance. You guys know the drill. Thanks so much.
See you, Krystal. There you go.
Thanks,
Communications Director for Adaloop, Krystal Paco-San Agustin, 919. We're going to go to Agate, well, virtually, and catch up with Mount Carmel and find out how they're posturing for a return to face-to-face education. I mean, pretty much all that needs to be done, you know, according to Krystal, is the Magahaga to sign the executive order, and we'll be in PCOR2. Indoor dining, 50% capacity. That starts on a Saturday. And for the most part, kids whose parents have decided that they will opt for face-to-face learning will begin to do that on Tuesday. Okay, 9:20.